A very good day to you, distinguished viewers from where you're watching us. This is Rero TV, and my name is Ogboru Henry Akbos. Today we are in Saple, and we are at the home Honorable Benedict Ajogri. Honorable, Migo sir.
Thank you very much,
You saw the interview of PDP card carrying member, Mr. Guy Galloway, writing off your candidates, Chief Great Ogboru, and that of SDP, Olorogu Kenneth Gbagi, saying that only APC candidates of Ogboru and the PDP Honorable Sheriff Ogboru are the only qualified persons, and they are the only ones in the race 2023 in Delta State. As a member of Abgasa, how would you react to this?
Thank you very much. You see, I want to be issue-based as I make this response. I listened to the interview of Guy Galloway. Guy Galloway has been my friend over the years. With due respect to him, he's my senior brother. I knew him, I used to know him way back from Ghana, Fosinka, Bekerud, while his father was still alive. His father, a Ghanaian, a very responsible, hard-working man. The father, I mean. And their younger brother, who are far younger to me, Amo and other. I know him. I go this history so that I know him proper. I don't want to go beyond that. Guy Galloway, when I listened to him, I was just laughing. I at least expected all of this trash. What he just said, we are all trash. And it's like a man who's trying to build up in politics. He's coming gradually. But he never knew how to come in using the name of big head like Ogboru and like of Gbagi to want to conk their head to come into political limelight. That's not how to go about it. To me, all that is interview a charade, and he has shot himself on the leg. When you want to talk to public, you have to be careful. Go and do your what I call rehearsal properly. What he did now is as good as nothing. However, going straight or going forward, I would say what is parameter of qualification of candidates. You say the person is not qualified, this is not qualified, that is not. How could it be that? Let me not just say because of Ogboru alone, because I am an Abgaman. No, let me delve a little bit to Gbagi too. Are you saying that these two personalities, these two people you mentioned, are the most qualified person, particularly Ogboru even, are the most qualified people in this race he's talking about? He said it even, that even Sheriff had some problems, but party is supreme. Or because of party is supreme, you will not say what our Sheriff is not credible. You will not talk to that. I don't have any issue with Sheriff as I'm concerned. If you say Sheriff is not credible, I quote him, I'm quoting Guy Galloway, that Sheriff is not credible because of one or two things like that, but that he have no choice than to work with him because party is supreme.
Yeah, he actually said Edevbie would have been a better choice.
That is why he said Edevbie would have been a better choice. But for now, it's not a better choice before. But now that the party is supreme, you want to take the choice that is not better and then hold tenaciously to him and promote him in the election. That is self-serving interest. When Guy Galloway was talking, we were looking at him that, well, this man, was he drunk? But I don't want to use abusive language on him because this is his first outing in kind of interview that I feel he come out to begin to disparage people. I will send this as a signal to him to withdraw his statement and probably be well guided when he want to come to public, because he's my brother and he's my friend. He should manage. I will respect him for this. When we see this kind of attitude again, we will not be scared to tell him everything about him. But he should manage his wooden business, which he is known for. He's known for caskets, all those things that he's doing. He's good in that. I'm not saying anybody will die one day, even me will die one day. And we are going to this casket as well. But we are telling him that he should manage the business in no proper doors, casket and all those things. Even if you want to talk as a public person, you want to talk in public or as a member of the public, he should have fat. All of these things he said, they have no fat. These things, they are even libelous. His statements are libelous about Ogboru and others, particularly Ogboru he mentioned. They are libelous. How can he come out to say Ogboru is making money from the public? He gets money from people and run away, and after some time again, he come back again. Can he vividly mention the 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 persons who has been giving Ogboru these millions he's talking about? He cannot. If you want to hold him for libel now, I'm assured that libel is not even escaping libel yet, because our organization will look into this matter critically and think of the next action to come with. Ogboru is a sound academician, sound one, who had gone through school, government college, from primary to secondary, from secondary to the university, bagging 2 master's degree at the same time, not in Nigeria or overseas, and then notwithstanding, I've been in the Bureau de Change company for quite some time. From there, he delved into fuel grade and fishing company and other conglomerates. So that kind of man, you say, is not qualified. How is he not qualified? A man who has not held public office to eat public money before. He has not gotten a cover from public. He has not gotten any contract from the public, whether government or whatever before. How you say that man is not qualified? A man who has not been found wanting or the other by state, federal government. The one EFCC are pursuing all over the place now. SSS are ready. Have you heard that SSS are pursuing him once? They held him once? Nobody. He's saying, in fact, he's even more qualified among all of them. I know that he is that one fine gentleman that the public really wants, but because of political maneuvering and rigging, improprieties and all that is characterizing Nigerian elections, that's why I have not been getting a ticket.
Let's digress a bit now, sir. Ogboru contested against Ibori, contested against Duanga, contested against Okowa, and now is going up against this new crop of candidates from other political parties. Now, for some persons, Ogboru has been there, and some are arguing that maybe it's time for him to take a back seat, while some are saying maybe 2023 is his year. Do you think, what are his chances for the elections, sir?
People will always talk that he has contested the election, he's a serial loser, whatever. How is that one anybody's business? The man who run election and ate violence and tried the following year, every time he comes, whether he comes or not, that's a man who believes in his mandate, that tenaciously, I want to hold to it, let me not kill my dreams. I will rule this state one day. My people are suffering. Deltans are suffering. Let me do everything. Let me not kill the struggle. I don't rely on what people said. Even prophecies is not part of the thing. God is the highest, is the best prophet. Public should not swallow hook, line and sinker, all those kind of statements that he has been contesting election. The public should look at his sterling qualities that matter. What are the sterling, admirable qualities of Chief Great Ogboru that still make people to run over him today? The man Ogboru will win this election. We have seen it, and that's why you saw us, people like us, see people like us going there. We are not tired of him, just like as I'm not tired of him, so that thousands of persons are not tired of him. Anywhere he goes, people stand up, ovation crowd, ovational. It was a super applaud anywhere he goes. Ogboru, even when he goes to public place, he wants to dodge so that it will not become a stampede. But yet people still fish him out. So let them say what they are saying. But as I can tell you, if anybody who have his right frame of mind and right sense of thinking, if he can be very watchful and put every aspirant or candidate in this election into the S3, he will know that the only 2 persons that are qualified in this election proper, who are really most qualified, I'm not saying others are not qualified, who are most qualified in this election is Ogboru and likely Gbagi. Not all the ones that are making noise, talking here and there, making all of no. Do you know what is called qualification of a candidate? Maybe we are seeing what is happening all over. These candidate people that can go to place, they cannot speak common simple English. Is it people that cannot talk when they go to place use pidgin English, and they cannot even talk constructive. Even pidgin English is not even constructive. As this is the kind of people you are talking about, say is qualified, is qualified. By the way, when he said Edevbie is most, we would have been the most qualified. Fine, Edevbie is a good firebrand. It's a good firebrand. I respect him. A very, very fine gentleman. I respect him. Well schooled. Even in our own campaign organization here, we are admitting that Edevbie would have been a very good firebrand. When their party chooses not to give him the ticket, and they go for Sheriff is my brother, he's my friend. We will say sometimes going to school and becoming a PhD holder or a professor does not give someone the needed qualification to rule better in the Nigerian society.
Honorable, you just spoke about Edevbie highly now. From what you just said now, can we deduce that PDP picking Sheriff over Edevbie makes the task easier for your party?
Well, yes, I agree with you that even if you have picked Edevbie before, Chief Ogboru will still win Edevbie. I've said so. He's qualified, but there is no two word about it that the public acceptability of Ogboru and Edevbie, they are not near equal. They are not even equal at all. Not at all. The gap is far. Edevbie should know this for himself, that the people in general, if he root out, that is a trouble. That is a tsunami. The more you criticize Ogboru, the more you make him more popular, because he's a man to beat. I can tell you, like I say repeatedly, Ogboru is a firebrand, and in the next 1 or 2 weeks from now, we are going to comb everywhere. You will be surprised at the reception people will give to him. People who are not politicians, I mean the voters community. It will be a surprise of things to you, and he's a man to beat. Thank you.
He is a man to beat. We have been speaking to the Directorate of Protocol for the All Progressive Grand Alliance APGA here in Delta State, Honorable Benedict Ajogri. Honorable, thank you so much for your time, sir. This is Rero TV, and my name is Rero Henry Akpos. Thank you for watching.